Hey, welcome back. Today is February 27th, Saturday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto market, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future, before diving into District0x, DNTUSDC, and see what exactly has gone on in this market. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before we begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculative opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. But I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money can be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down over 1.25%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 2%. Total altcoin market cap up over 5%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards and has been what I'm emphasizing for quite some time, which is more ideal for the altcoin price action. Whenever Bitcoin dominance trends downwards, generally speaking, better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Today, we're seeing the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. Okay. Now, on the daily time frame here is still my focus because as I've been saying, Bitcoin dominance here has been forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame, which is a bullish pattern. If this pattern actually plays out, changes course and goes back up, not as ideal for the altcoin price action. If price action actually does break out of this pattern, the measured target here is about 68%. Okay. So the first hint of seeing if this price action would actually break to the upside would be if price action here comes back to about 64.25%, which would be the neckline of this pattern. That is going to increase the likelihood of the breakout of this pattern. However, if price action actually starts closing on the daily time frame with daily candles below 60%, which we have not been able to close below 60% for some time, that would be a safer signal that is telling me that Bitcoin dominance would continue trending downwards, which is more ideal for the altcoins overall. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here. Bitcoin price action here, as I have mentioned yesterday, is still running within a falling wedge pattern. However, it does have some bearish signals from the monthly time frame down to the 3-day time frame. Possible bearish divergence could be playing out, okay? Even though it looks like we have a bullish pattern here, which is a falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking upwards. If it actually does break upwards by tomorrow, by February 28th, yes, by tomorrow, I do have a measured target here of about 61K, slightly above 61K here, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. However, it does look like we have quite a bit of resistance that could be going on above this pattern, including the daily 21 MA. It looks like it would breach this upward trend line. So even if it looks like the price action has broken above this pattern, look for moving averages above this pattern that could be acting as lingering resistance. Now, let's do one example real quick. I already do see the 12-hour 21 MA. That's right above the pattern already. So possible resistance there already. Now, I do think that if Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin price action, continues pulling back, that will still have an effect on the altcoin price action, as we have already seen earlier this week, for the past couple of days, this week already, okay? The magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. If Bitcoin dominance is trending back up, breaking above that inverse head and shoulders pattern, not as ideal, okay, for the altcoins. Let's take a look into DNTUSD and USDC, excuse me, and see what exactly has gone on in here. Since the last time I've spoken, I did say that there was two possible scenarios that could be happening, okay? It could be that the price action was forming a cup and handle pattern, in which case it does need to come back to the 40-cent level to retest the possible neckline of that estimated cup and handle pattern, which has not played out. Another scenario was that a symmetrical triangle pattern could have broken to the upside, which it did not. Okay, so two possible bullish scenarios there, both did not play out, and one actually broke to the downside, the symmetrical triangle pattern. Okay, so in this case, I'll be more cautious seeing bullish patterns breaking to the downside. Okay, let's see if this is actually a transition, okay, from a bull market to a possible pullback. Okay, right now I do see price action. Let's take a look into some of the key support and resistance here right now. Okay, the key resistance here is the daily 21 MA, followed by the fib level at about 29 cents fib level area. Key support here would be about the 23 cent area fib level. Okay, and well, we are right at the 12-hour 50 MA, which is the white line right here. So I would say the 23 cents fib level area would be the key support right now. Okay. I usually do take a look into the RSIs from the monthly down to the daily time frames, which are what I consider to be the macro time frames. We can also do that today, even though I think it matters less because of the focus, I think, is on Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. Okay. But let's take a look into the monthly time frame RSIs and see what red flags I should be cautious of down to the daily RSI. Monthly RSI here, we do have a reading of about 93, so some type of pullback. I would say that is still normal. It's in very overbought territory. I don't see possible bearish divergence scenario here. Weekly time frame, we are at an RSI reading of about 76, possible bearish divergence scenario if the price action was to make a higher high on the weekly time frame, because it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 92 from the last high to avoid bearish divergence. 3-day time frame, very similar narrative with the weekly time frame. Daily time frame here, very similar as well, because I'm looking at the last high, which had an RSI reading of about 88, still pretty high, even though we are at a lower RSI reading right now on the daily time frame. Now let's go back to the patterns here and see what exactly could be going on. I do see a possible ascending triangle pattern here that could be developing. Okay, I'm still looking for. I only have one set to swing up and down here. I would say right here would be the starting point of the ascending triangle pattern, and this could be what's going on. It's very preliminary, unvalidated yet for this ascending triangle pattern, but this is my estimation of what could be going on. Okay. Because we only still have one set to swing up and one set to swing down, I need two sets of swings up and down to validate this ascending triangle pattern. So right now, let's see if this ascending triangle pattern will actually form and break to the upside. If this ascending triangle pattern gets validated with the second swings up and down, I do have a measured target here of about 41 cents. Okay. Measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less, and this ascending triangle pattern is not yet validated, so something I'll be looking out for. And this is just a very preliminary estimate. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Let's also mention that ascending triangle patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski, is a 63% chance of it breaking to the upside once it gets validated. Okay. Now let's take a look. The bullish case scenario here from what I'm seeing on this snapshot, if price action actually validates this ascending triangle pattern with this second swing up and down and breaks to the upside and go towards its measure target, that will be the bullish case scenario. Okay. Bearish case scenario here, price action breaks its bottom trend line. The next level of key support I'm looking at, like I said, would be about the 23-cent fib level area. If that level does not hold, the next level of key support I'll be looking at would be about the 20-cent area, which has been the neckline of this previous cup and handle pattern it has broken out of. So about 20-cent area. If the 23 cents area fib level does not hold, I'll be looking at the 20-cent area and see if that holds. Okay. Now these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.